Welcome to Mini Pep Talks, a My Quebec City podcast about finding work. Be inspired as you hear how members of our community persevered and found their professional way.
My name is Flora and I am originally from Hungary. I grew up there, but I was born in Ontario, and I moved to Quebec City 2 years ago from Ottawa, Ontario. And currently I work at the Community Health and Social Services Network as an administration assistant.
Okay, so did you come here for this job?
So initially, my first job in Quebec City was through the Odyssey program. It is a nationwide program that hires people who are either speak English or French as their first language and place them in language environments in the country where students want to learn a certain official language. So I was an English language monitor here in Quebec City. I had a 9-month contract. So initially, that's what brought me in this city. And at the same time, I also worked as a community liaison for youth in Quebec City. I just really liked the city. I fell in love working in that position. Then led me to work for CHSSN, my current position. My old position was in the network of my current organization, so that's kind of led to one thing to another.
Odyssey being national is good for awareness of something you could do here. But besides that, how did your job hunt and professional journey go in Quebec City?
After that initial job, it was a bit difficult to find another position, especially because French is my third language, so I wasn't fully bilingual. And I relied on people I knew and youth in my area I knew, as well as local community orgs provided me for resources like VEC. On their website, there was a lot of resources that helped me navigate finding work as a newcomer to the city.
And at the current job, you get to work bilingually.
I am very fortunate because at my current employment, even though my French is not perfect, I'm still able to work there. However, I'm working on my French. I have a part-time job where I only speak French, and I encourage everyone who, even if you have a job that is in English or in a language that you're comfortable with, if you're in Quebec, it's going to make your life much easier if you find a way, either through a part-time job or a hobby, to work on your French language skills or even taking classes, because it's going to benefit your life in all areas.
What's your best advice for people?
My advice would be is that, yes, it is overwhelming to look at some of the limitations that one can have, let it be education, experience, or competency in language, but not being overwhelmed with these limitations, but also looking at the value that you bring to your employer and to the positions that you are dreaming of getting. Focusing on that will help you to get over the mental block of applying and give yourself a chance.